Hi, this is Dirt Farmer Maggie from dirtfarmerj.com. Today I am going to show you how to make this decadent, yummy, and super easy caramel corn. Stay tuned. Okay, we're going to learn how to make the decadent and easy caramel corn. And first we're going to start with 3 microwave popped bags full of popcorn. One thing you want to make sure that you do with this is that you get all the kernels out of it. There's nothing worse than biting into a big old hunk of caramel corn and breaking a tooth on a kernel that's hiding in there. One of the things that our cameraman Rob, who's a brilliant guy, came up with an idea of pouring the popcorn into the bowl on top of this, and it let the kernels fall into another bowl, and then we were able to put the popcorn in there. But whatever you need to do, make sure you get rid of your kernels. So that's the first step. Then set that popcorn aside. And what I've done in here is I have 2 sticks of butter that's been melted in a pan. I've got it on low, but I'm going to turn it up a little bit because we're going to bring it to a rolling boil. We're going to add 2 cups of brown sugar and Karo syrup. We're going to put half a cup of Karo syrup in here. And I've showed you these before, but these measuring cups are so awesome. If you ever find one at IKEA or somewhere like that, buy them. They are so great. So there's a half of a cup of white Karo syrup. Go down to the last drop. And then we're going to just put in a 1/4 of a cup of turmeric, which is a pretty different kind of spice to put in popcorn. I'm not sure exactly why it's in this recipe, but it is. And I've got the 1/4 of a cup there. 1/4 of a cup. Yeah, that would be a lot. 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, those are the 4 ingredients that we're going to put together. And then we're going to turn up the heat here and bring this up to a rolling boil. My friend Sylvia brought this caramel corn to a gathering that I went to recently, and it was such a huge hit, and I just couldn't get over how good it was. So I got to give kudos to Sylvia for this delicious recipe. You can see here that it's starting to boil, and of course we know a rolling boil is a boil that you can't stir down, so we're just about there. And then we're going to do the magic, and the magic is a chemical reaction between baking soda and this mixture. So I've got a teaspoon of baking soda, and I'm going to just put it in this mixture, turn the heat off, and you'll see what it's going to do here. It's going to turn into foam and grow about double in size. You want to keep stirring so that you keep it well mixed. Turns into that caramel color. Pretty cool. Make sure you have a big enough pot when you're doing this, because I did it another time with a pot about this big and it ran over the top and went all over my stove. And then it hardened into caramel. So that was not a fun thing to clean up. Okay, so see, we've got it all mixed in here and it's really thick. So I'm going to take this over to the counter so I have some room, and we're going to put it on the popcorn. Okay, you can see the consistency of this is really nice and thick. So I'm just going to pour it over the popcorn, trying to put it in sort of different areas of the bowl so that we can get it evenly distributed on the popcorn. It actually comes out pretty good and into the bowl. And then you're just going to go underneath and kind of flip the popcorn over and start stirring until you get it evenly distributed through all the popcorn. I would say that is pretty good. The next thing I'm going to do is put it onto 2 baking pans. Okay, I think we're ready to put them in the pans. And you don't need to grease your pans at all. You can just evenly divide the popcorn between a couple of cookie sheets. It's good if they're the kinds that have the lips on the side so they don't go sliding off in the oven. A little pocket of caramel there that I might have to eat later. And then just kind of mash it down, get it evenly distributed. And I can hear that my oven has come up to temperature. So I'm going to take these and put them in the oven for 2 hours at 200 degrees. Okay, it's been 2 hours that the caramel corn has been in a 200-degree oven. So let's check and see how we did. It looks great. It's really crunchy, and you can see it's going to stick together. It's really great. Let's go put it in the bowl. So we're ready to take this caramel corn off the pans, and you can see that it's really stuck together but easily breaks apart. So you can serve it in bigger chunks if you like that, or you can break it all up more. But this is going to be great caramel corn, and I'll take the second pan and empty it in just a few minutes. I hope you try this recipe. It is really good. If you're a popcorn and particularly a caramel corn person, you are going to love this recipe, and so is your family. And if you try it, would you send me a comment on our YouTube channel so that I can respond to you and get to know what you liked about it. If you found this video to be helpful, I hope you will like it, and better yet, subscribe to our channel. And until next time, this is Dirt Farmer Maggie.